Oh, I have to start the other this way. Yeah. Two. Missing one. What? I close it again? Guess so. It's not reading one platform. One platform is still missing. Kick your butt if you don't. Okay. I should say that works. I hope it works. That did not work. Why didn't it work? YouTubes aren't responding. Why aren't my YouTubes responding now? I am so confused. It says I'm cute. Should not be reading that at all. Okay. Okay. Do I need to refresh or something? Why am I not seeing YouTube show up now? What's wrong with you, SillySandyAJ? Why did you? Oh God. Okay. Oh, I need that. That's why I need to manually activate them. Okay, let's try that again. Yo. Yo. You can't forget me like that. You just saw me. Come on. I didn't tell you to stop that. Come on. Already added. Activate selected. Okay, I don't. No, I am not looking forward to promoting my channel. Not in this state, obviously. Sheesh. Okay. Why? I don't know why everything's acting up today. Normally it doesn't act up this badly. But I'm tired of fighting it. Just get out of the screen, will you? Jeez. Let me out. Oh dear. Okay. Medical side, obviously. Okay, everything's broken. Everything's broken when I don't want it to be. So I'm not gonna fight with it. Take my shoes off and start. Long story short, which games you guys want me to play. So that's what we'll be doing, and I'm going to be hopefully fixing this stuff because I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I can't find stuff. I'm missing some stuff. I'm missing some stuff on this page that should be here, but they're not, and I'm a little upset about that. Could it be you? Let me see. Is this the one? No, that's not the property. I am not looking for that at all. Something that is missing. Why is not? Add. It should be mini vote. Why can't I find mini vote? What I wanted to have happen, but okay, fine. We're big, but it's there. Okay, there we go. It's there now. It's there now. Okay. So you guys have story choice games to pick from. Your options are hashtag number 0 if you want Danganronpa. If you want talents, 1 because they just hashtag number Telltale series. Hashtag number 6 for Beyond. Hashtag number 8 for Coffee Talk. And Star Trek Resurgence. So anyone who's watching will have the ability to pick. And it's a limited amount. I pushed the wrong button. Oh, I need that anyway. Okay, we got the whole thing up anyway. So yeah, you could choose the corresponding hashtags to pick out the game you guys want. And I will be breaking things. More importantly, trying to make sure that everyone can be seen because I don't know why my chat thing is not reading correctly. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm doing really badly. I'm eating Takis right now, so my mouth's gonna be exploding pretty soon. And I forgot to get my water. I should have got my water, shouldn't I? Oops. I kind of need that, don't I? I'm pretty sure I do. I'm gonna make sure all my chats are open on this window so I can see all chats that are coming in. Okay. Horizontal. There we go. So that I know the YouTubes are working. I really need to shrink those down though. They're so big. So big, taking up all my space. Like for sure. I don't need them to take that much space. Absolutely, totally not. Absolutely no. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna move you over there. Get that out of the way too. What else do we have? Okay, what about the page of Kick? Kick test. Make sure that I can see that. And make sure that it's adequate size as well. Yes, you can go with it. Okay, so I can see Kick, I can see YouTube. Who's next? Can I see Twitch? Can I? I hope I can. Well, can I? I don't know. Get that thing out of the way. Move. Get your butt over there. Okay, yes, I can see Twitch. Okay. Well, I ain't seeing there's anyone voting, so I'm a little sad about that. Ah, says Celebi. Can't change everything, right? Okay, beep. Quilt it, quicker, upper, bounty. Okay, let's see beam now. I should be able to see Twitter. Yep, I see X, sort of. I don't know why it's repeating the text that was already there, but I ain't fighting it. As long as it's visible, that's all that matters. Right? Right. Okay. Rumble. Rumble, can I see you? I believe I can. Yes, I can indeed see Rumble. Yay. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 platforms. What am I missing? Nima? Okay. So Nemo is working. Ready. And Laura. And so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 platforms accounted for. But 10 games you guys can pick from. I should actually add one more platform just to make it all types of crazy. I'm starting to suspect that no one's actually here watching me. Which means I might be able to do something different by adding image. I don't know what the timer was. I think it was that one. Oh, yeah, there it is. A little countdown timer. That way I can count it down. So, yeah, you guys have 5 minutes to make your choice before I choose for you. If anyone's actually watching. 5 minutes. It only takes 5 minutes to save the world. I should just move that. I don't know. Actually, can I do that? Can I add mini? Oh, add. Image. No. No! I don't want to add that. Slideshow. No! What's a slideshow? Not image. Oh, God, that's huge. Even on here is huge. Shrink that sucker down. Shrink it down even more. Even more. And you're too big too, so shrink your butt down as well. Okay. There we go. And maybe I add a timer. Add color. Oh, no, no, no. Color, color, color. There we go. That way, you guys watching on vertical can see the timer countdown too. In a way. So I'm waiting for 5 minutes for someone to vote for something. If no one votes, then I choose, and I get to play whatever I want. I'm already torn because for a couple of things, honestly. Mm. But it doesn't look like anyone's around, so maybe I should just get ready for it, huh? Oh my gosh. Okay. La 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 la. La 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 la. Nobody's here to watch. Nobody's here to vote. No one's here to vote. No one's here to watch. No one's here to pick what they want me to do. Oh la 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 la. No one cares. No one's here. No one's here. No one's here. No one's here to tell me what to do. La 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 la. I want to see more game. I want to see more game. I want to see how the game ends as well the same. I want to see what to do. I want to do whatever I do. I want to drive myself crazy. So I feel a little lonely now. I'm not a very good streamer. I know I'm not. I wish I was, but I am not. I can only do whatever I wished I could do. But no one's here to watch me, and no one really knew. Seriously. Close you down. Okay, move you guys over here. Okay. I don't care. I'm just going to take advantage of this and play something that no one ever has to vote for. Ah, here we go. Okay, so I guess I turn it off. Turn off the votes there, and turn off the vote there, and the timer, and vote. Turn the timer to timer set. Okay, well, since nobody voted, I'm going to do the votes. And I will vote for hashtag number 7. I'm the only one voting. Good choice. Okay, let's see how hard it is. Says Celebi. That's what you guys chose. Well, I chose because no one else chose for me. I was the only viewer, so I'm the one that's counting, I guess. Sort of, in a way, in a sense. Spurs. Hey, get the game started. Getting it started. Getting it started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Hopefully when the game starts, I'll be able to load it up. Waiting for the game to load, though. It's not gonna start. What? I've never seen that before. Okay, you're kind of weird. I didn't ask you to do that. Okay, let me see what's going on with you. I don't know. It's not ready yet. Wants to do all this signing in and stuff, binding and signing, signing and binding, binding and signing, and it's looking all weird because they have like a rectangle thing, and this is not what I have it set up for. Jeez. Why do you know this information? You have to remind me of that thing. Why am I not seeing this correctly? Why are you in this mode? I didn't want you in this mode. Oh, you can wait. I don't know what it's doing because it's actually kind of weird right now. I need to change my settings to show the desktop instead of showing the other thing. Oh, wrong desktop. Oh, it timed out. Okay. This is weird. I don't know what it's asking me to do here. Okay, so I'm going to have to do something different here. Okay. Which one is this? Okay, fine. I guess start. Hopefully. Hopefully. I don't know which one she wants me to do. Uh-oh. Okay, that's better. I guess. Yeah.
Broadcast on all available frequencies.
Okay.
So that should be enough to get my distress call out. Time
Hello?
to get your wings on. All right.
Huh?
Looks like we're good to go.
What's going on?
This
Hello?
is an emergency distress call. Broadcasting from the planet Gaia. If you're receiving this, please respond immediately.
Hi? How?
Let me see if anyone picks up the signal.
How? How? Hello? Oh, click to reply. Click to reply. Click to send. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Someone's there. I can see the connection. Who am I talking to?
I'm Sandy?
Sandy, that's real relief to hear your voice. Nice to meet you. How did you even pick up my signal all the way from Earth? The Star Portal network must have routed it through some pretty unusual paths.
I think it was through a game interface, I guess. It is the truth. It is the truth.
A game interface? I'm not sure I follow. The
Me
Star
neither.
Portal network is meant for emergency communications, not recreational use. I'm not entirely sure how that would work. Can you tell me a bit more about what you mean? Anyway, since we're actually talking now, I should probably fill you in on my situation. I'm currently stuck inside my life pod after a rough landing on Gaia.
Life pod? Gaia? Is this some Final Fantasy thing or something?
No, it's actually a real place. Gaia is an Earth-like planet where my research team and I were studying cosmic radiation. The landing didn't exactly go as planned. The pod's exit is jammed, and I need to figure out a way to get it open.
I'm no technician, but I could help as best as I can, I guess.
Sandy. Even just having someone to bounce ideas off of helps. Let's see. The hatch is completely stuck. I've got some basic tools with me. A drill, screwdrivers, that kind of stuff. What do you think would be a good place to start? Should we try to take apart the door mechanism directly, or look for another way in?
Are there any screws or anything that can be unscrewed to make it fall off?
Let me check around the edges of the hatch real quick.
I don't know what's going on.
There are some screws holding the panel in place around the locking mechanism. They look pretty stripped though, like they've been through a lot already. I'm not sure if my screwdrivers will even grip them properly.
Do you have anything corrosive that would eat away at it to break it apart?
Corrosive? I don't think I have anything like that with me. The repair kit's mostly for fixing electronics or patching up minor damage, not dissolving metal. Using something corrosive could also damage the pod's systems or even hurt me if it gets out of control. Maybe there's another way we could approach this.
What if you use the drill you mentioned and just see if you could break apart the screws? I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably the best shot we've got. The drill's designed for tougher materials, so if anything can crack these screws, it's that. All right, I'm going to give it a try. Thanks for helping me think this through, Sandy. I'll check back in once I've made some progress.
Well, okay. Okay, so it's back to here. Monitor? Yeah. Stella ended the video chat, duration 5 minutes, view the video chat history. Okay, so the game is partially in multiple windows, it looks like, I guess. Hopefully it works, I guess. I don't know what this is. I don't know. What the heck is this? Inventory. Oh, he's talking. Can I make it bigger? Can I biggin it? It worked. Okay, that's good to hear. The drill made it through those screws. I had to put some elbow grease into it, but... Oh, let me listen. Can I listen? I can't. Oh, I'm still reading. I'm still reading. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay.
I'm alive! I honestly thought I was done for.
Wow.
This is Gaia.
I guess so.
It is so surreal that I am standing here.
Uh-oh.
This is wild.
Uh-oh.
No. The others... There was this solar storm, and it was just so much worse than we expected.
Solar storm? What do you mean solar storm? Was there others involved, or are they hurt? I guess.
Our team was studying cosmic radiation from Gaia's star. We were tracking a solar event, but it escalated way beyond our models. The surge was massive. I don't know about the others. They evacuated in separate life pods. I haven't been able to contact anyone since the emergency landing protocols kicked in.
Maybe they just are unconscious, haven't woken up yet. Maybe don't lose hope.
I really hope that's what it is. I keep telling myself they're just knocked out or dealing with some kind of shock. But not knowing is eating at me. If they're out there alone and thinking no one's coming, that's a terrifying thought. Have you ever felt completely lost like that?
Hmm. A couple of times, I think, but I never let it get to me because I knew I would get worse if I kept thinking about it that way.
That's a really healthy way to approach it. I wish I could say I've always been that level-headed, but honestly, it's hard not to let the worries spiral when you're literally stranded on an alien planet. Do you think I'm being too optimistic hoping they're just fine? Or should I be preparing for something worse?
I think if you put yourself in the mindset thinking that everything's going to be bad, it's going to make you a lot worse and a lot less able to adjust for what you have available to you now.
You're right. Negative thoughts can really hold you back. It's a delicate balance, being prepared without letting fear take over. It's just, the situation is so far beyond anything I've trained for. I feel like I'm making it up as I go along.
Isn't that pretty much what life all is about? Same concept.
I think you might be onto something there. Even back on Earth, we're always navigating unexpected twists and turns, right?
Hmm.
It's funny. Being out here makes me realize how much I took for granted back home. The predictability, the comfort. What about you, Sandy? What's something you've learned to adapt to in your own life?
I'm just dealing with the fact that not everyone's gonna know that you're out there emotionally, pretty much, and just dealing with the fact that you can't please everybody.
That's a heavy realization. It's tough when you can't connect with everyone on the same level, or when you feel like you're shouldering everything alone. It actually reminds me of why I got into space exploration in the first place. To find those connections that transcend borders and distances. Even now, talking to you from literally light years away, it feels like we're bridging that gap somehow.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Now that I think about it from that angle.
Looking at it that way, it helps. It reminds me that even in the middle of all this uncertainty, there's still something beautiful about being here. What were you doing when my call came through? I can't help but wonder what kind of day you were having before this. Well, this sudden detour into my little emergency.
I was just doing some programming for my stream, trying to make a program for a cafe for people to enjoy if they ever show up.
That sounds like a fun project. Creating something for others to enjoy, even if it's just a little corner of the internet, is really special. Though I have to ask, what kind of program were you making? Something to help people order virtual coffee, or maybe a little game to play while they're waiting for their drinks?
Nothing that complex. Just a way for me to have food come to their screens when they order the food, and I get to talk crazy stuff to them while they do it. You know, silly, nonsensical stuff just to make me happy.
Oh, I love it. That's actually kind of brilliant, giving people a little show with their snack delivery. I bet they look forward to it just so they can see what silly thing you'll say next. Do you have any favorite go-to lines, or is it all improv?
Totally improv, but occasionally there's jokes about my allergic reaction to logic, or how I scare people away with my shoes, and how I have a affinity for holy macaroni.
Logic allergy? That's a new one. And holy macaroni, huh? I feel like there's a whole backstory there you're not telling me. It sounds like you really know how to bring some joy into people's days. That's something special.
Well, I try, as long as they actually know that I'm here to do it.
That's the kindest thing about what you do, making sure people feel seen, even in a virtual space. It's nice having someone to talk to who gets that, you know? Even if we're worlds apart.
Well, who knows? Maybe I was fated to be here to cheer you up, I guess, if you think of it that way.
Fate or not, I'm really glad you're here. It's more than I could have asked for. Though if this is the universe's way of cheering me up, I think it could have picked a less dramatic method.
Yeah, totally agree. Dangerous situations are not ideal for that type of thing.
For sure. I think I'd prefer a quiet coffee shop meetup over a crash landing any day. Though, I have to say, this is definitely a first for both of us. The most unpredictable study abroad program ever.
Yeah, I would have never expected that to be happening in that situation.
Yep, life's full of surprises. Though I think we can both agree this one takes the cake. Or should I say, this one crash lands the cake.
I think this totally smashed a cake entirely.
Yeah, cake is just a memory now. More like a crater with frosting.
Hmm.
It's kind of amazing how a little bit of humor can flip things around, even in the middle of all this.
Well, we take what we got, you know?
That's the spirit. Even when things don't go according to plan, there's always something to be found. Makes me think about all the people back on Earth who are probably dealing with their own unexpected situations right now. It's strange, isn't it? How we're all navigating our own versions of chaos, no matter where we are in the universe.
Yeah, especially when most chaos can be solved by just running away from my shoes.
I'm starting to think your shoes have a life of their own. Maybe they're the real stars of your stream. You know, I think that's what I like about talking to you. It's easy to forget about well, the whole stranded on an alien planet thing for a minute.
Look on the bright side, you have a whole amazing place to explore. I'm envious of you in that case.
It really is incredible out here. Those mountains in the distance, the grasslands stretching forever. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. Though, I have to admit, right now it's more overwhelming than amazing. I just wish I could share it with someone who's actually here to see it with me.
I get it. But I'm hoping that your crewmates will still be able to help you with that.
I hope so too, more than you know. Having someone familiar to explore this place with, it would make all the difference. I just keep thinking about what they might be going through right now. Wondering if they're safe, if they're scared.
Do you have like anything on your pod that can be working as a beacon so they can know that you're out here?
The pod itself has an emergency beacon, but it's designed more for rescue teams rather than inter-pod communication. It's definitely transmitting, but I don't know if the others' pods would be able to pick it up from wherever they are. The signal might be too weak, especially with Gaia's electromagnetic interference messing with everything. I really wish there was a way to boost it or something.
Boosting. Well, it's hard to boost something if you don't know what you have around to help with that. Especially something that will help with the magnetic pushing.
Yeah, that's the problem. I've got some basic tools from the repair kit, but nothing that's really designed to tackle something like Gaia's magnetic field. I might need to think about scavenging for materials once I'm more settled. There could be something out here that I'm not seeing yet.
Not only scavenging for materials, you also have to scavenge for food so you can actually make sure you don't go hungry there.
Food's definitely a priority. The pod had some emergency rations, but they won't last forever. Sky is supposed to be similar to Earth, so I'm hoping the plants and maybe some wildlife here are edible. Just need to figure out what's safe
Hi,
to
Nero.
eat
How are
and
ya?
where to find water. It's a lot to take in at once.
It does sound like there's some water or something rushing in the background. Maybe there's a river nearby. Hi, Nero. I'm playing an AI game where I get to talk with the character.
Actually, now that you mention it, I don't hear anything like that.
Oh,
Just the wind moving through the grass.
wow,
But that's a good
grass.
point about water. I really need to find a source soon. The suit's hydration system is limited, and I don't know how long it'll last.
Hmm. I would guess that most of the plant life would have some type of source of water that's flowing through them to channel water through. Ah.
That's not a bad idea.
I
Plants
don't know. I'm
usually
making it
need
up.
water to thrive, so if I can spot some healthier looking vegetation, it might lead me to a water source. Though I'll have to be careful. Some plants might look healthy but still be toxic. Gaia's ecosystem could be very different from Earth's.
Hmm. Ah, man, this is stumping me. Ah, this is stumping me so much. I don't know.
I guess survival planning isn't exactly the most thrilling topic, huh? Though
No.
if it helps, I'm pretty entertained by your stream of consciousness commentary. We can definitely switch gears if you want. What else would you like to talk about while I'm, stranded here?
Um, what led you to take part in this program in the first place?
I've always been fascinated by space and the unknown. As a kid, I'd spend hours looking up at the stars, wondering what was out there. When I heard about the Interstellar Young Explorers program, it felt like the perfect chance to turn that curiosity into something real. Plus, the idea of helping advance our understanding of the universe, it just clicked.
I used to read a lot of science fiction novels growing up as a kid, and used to even dream of going to space camp. It's true, I did.
Space camp sounds awesome. Did you ever get to go, or was it more of a childhood fantasy? And hey, since you're into science fiction, if you could pick any planet or galaxy to explore, where would you go?
Oh, wow. um, I think I just totally forgot what you just said. I forgot.
No worries. I was just asking about space camp and your favorite sci-fi destinations.
Okay.
Want me to repeat, or we can jump to something else?
Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Okay. What the? Okay. I never did get to go to space camp. The movie kind of scared me away from that. As for the planet I'd like to visit, I've always been interested to see how Saturn's really like.
Ah, the movie probably didn't help, did it? I mean,
Mm-mm.
who needs that kind of stress when you're young? Saturn
Mm-hmm.
would be breathtaking. Those rings, just imagining what it would be like to see them up close. The
Yeah.
way the light would dance through them. Have you thought about what you'd want to explore first if you ever got there?
Well, the atmosphere. We don't know how the atmosphere looks on there. And I'd like to see how the rings look from the planet side.
The atmosphere on Saturn would be so alien compared to Earth. It's mostly hydrogen and helium, right? Not breathable at all.
Oh.
And seeing the rings from the planet's side would be fascinating. They'd look completely different from what we see in pictures. Probably more like a halo stretching across the sky.
Oh, I didn't know about the atmosphere being that way. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's wild how different each planet is. Every discovery feels like opening a new door. Wait, hold on. My suit's picking up something, a distress signal.
Oh.
It's faint, but it could be from the others. I need to track this down. I'm going to move in the direction of the signal. I'll let you know what I find.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. Sleeping or walking, realistic amount, fast mode. Okay. Let's go sleep. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm still reading what you said before. Um, the drill made it through the screws, so I needed to pull the rods free manually. Hatch is still then bent, and so when I'm out, then we had the video. This I can't see everything. Oh God. Might be a long walk ahead. You up for keeping me company? If I can, I'm trying to. Um, oh, I can talk. Um, I'm sure. I think. I'm talking. I'm chatting to the chatting. Fair enough. I take that as a yes. So while we wait, what's something you're looking? Let me switch this to the other mode. This is stretching out. Actually, can I change that? Filter, transform. Oh, I can't change that. Let's just switch over to the monitor version. Okay. Fair enough. I'll take that as a yes. So while we wait, what's something you've been looking forward to doing when you're not, well, saving space explorers from across the galaxy? Um, Avoiding homework and streaming and breaking stuff. It's true. It's true. That's a refreshing agenda. How do you manage to break stuff so frequently? You can ask Nero. Ask Nero, he knows. I'm kind of genuinely curious if it's an art form or an accidental talent. Though I'm sure you're not all about chaos. Oh, yes, I am. What's actually something you're good at, besides, of course, being my intergalactic pen pal? Um, that's a good question. That's a good question. I'm not really sure what I'm good at that stands out, honestly. It's true. It's actually kind of relatable. I used to think I was just good at school until I realized I was just being curious and stubborn and it could take me pretty far, even if it wasn't always a traditional talent. So maybe it's not about one big thing. What are some little things you enjoy doing, even if they seem small? Do you like have a go-to hobby or something that makes you feel better when you're doing it? Huh, definitely playing video games. I usually get lost in a video game when I need to chill out and relax. Mm, yay. That is so cool. Getting lost in a game can be the best way to clear your head. What kind of games do you usually play? Are you more into action adventure, strategy, or something else entirely? Um, I am definitely dangerously addicted to anything Dynasty Warriors and most other games made by Koei Tecmo. It's true. It is true. Dynasty Warriors, that's a bold confession. I've heard those games can be pretty intense. Do you have a favorite character to play as, or just more a try everyone once kind of gamer? I've always been curious about games like that. The historical aspect mixed with the action must make for some wild storylines. I usually play like as Sunshine Jane, but most of the time I play like as custom characters and just insert myself into the action and cause all types of craziness. And I also try to look for all the cute guys. She's gonna nail me on that. I know she's gonna nail me on that. Ah, fair. I guess you get to be a star in their own adventure that way. So which of these cute guys you end up touching on the most? I'm curious kids about your gaming romances now. Do you ever make up your own little backstories for your custom characters, or those just straight up chaos agents? Uh, I usually have myself as being the daughter of Liu Bei, and I wind up getting caught up either being a rival of some generals, or I try to look for some generals to flirt with, but then they go nuts against it. I don't know. How to describe it? Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I can just imagine you swooping in, causing drama wherever you go. Yes, that's true. It's kind of cool how you weave yourself into the story like that. Do you ever get so into it that you start thinking about what your character would do in real life situations? Oh yes, especially when I play something like Romance of the Three Kingdoms, where I'm in a storyline where I am having a war against my brother because he decided to chicken out on a battle that left me in a defensive situation. So now I'm getting my revenge on him by trying to get my wife and husband back from him. Okay. Okay. Wait, you're worried to two people in the game and your brother's trying to steal them? Okay, it's getting wilder by the minute. I have to ask, do you ever feel bad about plotting against your in-game brother, or is it just part of the fun? It's just part of the fun. It's not really married. I actually have one person as a sworn sister, so it's kind of that bond in the game. Ah, got it. The sworn sister, huh? That's actually kind of cool. It sounds like you build up these whole relationship stories within the game. Do you find that playing these games helps you think about loyalty, honor, or things in a different way, or is it just more about the adventure and the fun? Definitely about the fun and seeing how I could actually rise to the ranks, starting from the lowest level possible, and seeing how far I can go. I love that mindset. There's something really satisfying about overcoming obstacles and proving yourself, isn't there? Though I have to wonder, do you ever get so into the climb that you forget these are not actual a Chinese warrior, or it's just part of the fun? Okay. How do I say this? Can I make it bigger? Oh, I can't. Okay. Uh, oh. Well, every time I play a different Dynasty Warriors game or have to restart the game, it kind of sets in. I'm surprised how well this thing's capturing my audio, though. So it's like a reality check every time you start fresh. Kind of funny how games can transport us like that. Speaking of stats and fresh beginnings, what got you into the Dynasty Warriors series in the first place? Renting a copy of a PlayStation 2 game from Blockbuster as a kid. That's what started this whole obsession. A Blockbuster rental? Such a nostalgic start. Did you have to beg your parents just to let you rent it? Or was it a lucky find during a browsing adventure? I feel like discovering games that way, stumbling upon something new, can be really something special. What was it about that first game that hooked you? I guess it was the first hack and slash game I played that not only had easy to learn mechanics, but also had a really good storyline that drew me in. That's a great combo. Easy to pick up, but enough to depth to keep you engaged. Sometimes those first experiences really set the tone for what you enjoy in games later on. Now I'm curious. Have you ever tried to explain the plot of Dynasty Warriors to someone who's never played it? Like, how do you begin with that? Oh God. I once described it as a soap opera with many beheadings and backstabs, betrayals, like a WWE match practically. Yeah, that's what it is. A soap opera with beheadings and a WWE drama. That sounds even the most extremely genre mashup I've ever heard. I think you might have just sold me on trying it out someday. So, if you had to just pick one thing that keeps you coming back to these games beyond the entertainment value, what would it be? Uh, I guess how their formula works on so many different franchises. I mean, they had one for Zelda, they had one for Fire Emblem, they had one for Fist of the North Star, they had one for Gundam. Just about every major franchise they could easily turn into one of these games. Really smart observation. Kind of impressive how versatile their formula is. It's like they actually have the secret sauce that works across all these different worlds. So if you could pick any franchise totally outside of what they've done already, which one would you love to see them turn into a Dynasty Warrior style game? Be honest, even if it's something random. Well, well, Super Sentai has just enough characters to pull it off, and there's just so many Super Sentai characters. About 200 last time I counted. 200? Well, that's a lot. I see a lot of colorful spandex, and I can see why it would be perfect. Just imagine all those different powers and personalities clashing on screen. Makes me wonder, though, do you have a favorite Super Sentai team, or is it more about the individual characters for you? Definitely Kaizoku Sentai Gokaiger, the one with their pirates. They were such a-holes that just drew me in because it wasn't all goody two shoes, but it was so fun. Huh? Oh. Now that's a Pirates and Super Sentai. Now that's a twist I paid to see. Love how they managed to make your group were not so heroic heroes. It's interesting how the characters who aren't perfect are the ones that stick up with us. Do you think that's what makes them more memorable for you? Actually, I think it's because it was a gateway to other Super Sentais because their special power was drawing on past Super Sentai teams. So they actually had the power of the 35 teams before them. Whoa, the ultimate crossover. That's a genius way to tie everything together. It's kind of like they're saying, hey, we know you love all these teams. Let's give you a way to experience them all of them at once. That must have been pretty fun to play through. Well, they haven't made a game like that yet, but I have watched several of the TV series. I didn't recognize what I was saying, so I'm typing it in. Gotcha. So you're a Super Sentai TV buff. Which series would you recommend to someone who's never dipped into it before? Don't worry, I won't judge for how many episodes you binged. Kaizoku Sentai Gokaija. Oh, what, using text rather than voice. Got an achievement for that. Gokaija, huh? I'll have to keep that in mind if I ever need a Super Sentai starter pack. Okay. Oh, that's that's the one I mentioned where they use the powers of past teams throughout the series. Common Rider Decade did the did the same for that franchise. The same time. Common Rider Decade. Oh, so they took the whole legacy thing and ran with it. That's actually kind of brilliant. A kind of big lover to all those old school fans. It's interesting how franchises can find ways to honor their past while still keeping it fresh. Do you think this approach keeps the series exciting for new viewers, or is it more of a bonus for people who've been following along? Hmm, I say both. Both. I mean, the movie that was a prequel series showed all 200 prior ones, including very first team from the 70s. Literally. That's crazy. 200 teams in one movie? I bet that was something to see, like a parade of colorful heroes. It sounds like they really know how to celebrate their history. Did any of the older teams surprise you how well they fit with the newer ones? Yep. I was surprised how the as for the very first team turned out to be the ultimate powerful add-on, the Pirates mecha. Yeah, it was the very first one that actually added on to it. Wait, so a retro mech from the 70s just turbocharges the Pirates robot, and that's like finding your old grandpa's old car and has a secret nitrous boost. Exactly, exactly. It's awesome when they make the old and new mesh together like that. Did you feel like a super nod to the original series, or more like a fun surprise? Definitely a fun surprise. Fun surprise. It made me want to learn more about all the other teams I missed out on. Uh, that that's kind of that's the what? Hmm? Not that. Okay, that's the best kind of surprise when it sparks a whole new adventure of discovery. There's something special about uncovering all those hidden gems you otherwise missed. If you could travel back in time to meet any of the original Super Sentai teams, which would you pick and why would you ask them? I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Sure. What I'd ask them, because I don't know them that well. Would wonder why the US version, Power Rangers, ignored all of their existence when they, what was that word? Remake story. Huh? That's a fair question. It's always interesting when the adaptations take such different paths. I bet there's some fascinating behind the scenes stories about those choices. Maybe the original teams would have some surprising insights on about why their stories were reimagined for Western audiences. Do you think you'd rather hear about creative decisions or something more lighthearted, like what filming was back in the day? Hmm, I think creative decisions. I like to see why they chose the things did. I mean, when I first saw Power Rangers, hi Starla. We're playing a game called Whispers from the Star, and I actually talked to this character in both chat format and in voice format. I thought it was a live action Voltron. So right now she's walking to a distress signal, and she's sending me text messages while she's walking. Voltron comparison? I can see it. Both have that awesome team up vibe. Though I have to wonder, did you end up preferring the original Voltron style or the Power Rangers twist more? It's wild how our early impressions of something can stick with us. Um, what do you think drew you to that kind of team saves the world genre in the first place? Uh, oh no, it's this is a well, Stellar Blade is not for tonight. Today was the story choice night, so I'm literally making my own story. Uh, I guess because I grew up watching cartoons like He-Man and She-Ra, and then later in my teen years, I got to watch Hercules and Xena. Oh, forgot to say it. I guess because I grew up watching cartoons like He-Man and She-Ra, and in my teenage years watching things like he Hercules and Xena. Oh my gosh, I'm so lost. I am so lost. Don't worry, you're not lost. You're just tracing back all the awesome shows you got here. He-Man, She-Ra, Hercules, Xena, those are some epic heroes. What was it about them that you loved? The adventures, the characters, or something else? I'd say the characters. I remember watching He-Man, and the first time I played a Final Fantasy game, I saw a black mage, and the first thing I thought was, "Oh, that's Orko." Orko. It spells it wrong. Well, she doesn't know I'm streaming. She doesn't know I'm streaming right now. Oh man, that's a deep cut. I can see why Orko would stick with you, though. He's definitely memorable. It's funny how characters from different worlds can overlap in our minds like that. Do you still find that you still think about those old favorites sometimes, or you have newer shows that kind of take them their place? Oh no. Oh, of course not. That's why I bought the entire DVD series of all of them. All four series. I did. You can tell her. Well, just dedication, four whole series. You have a special shelf for them, or they're just taking over your living room. It's awesome you still enjoy revisiting those old favorites. There's something comforting about going back to the stories and characters that shaped your childhood, isn't there? Huh? You could tell her. I'd be curious what she has to say. Well, I am streaming right now, and I have a knucklehead in stream who is actually wanting me to mention that she wants to say hi. A knucklehead in the stream, huh? Well, tell them I said hi, and that I'm currently trying to survive on a distant planet, just to give them something interesting to chat about. Though I should probably wrap up soon. I need to keep moving toward the distress signal. I'm not getting any closer while we're chatting, unfortunately. I get it. Well, conserve your power as you need it. I said ask, not if. Will do. Thanks. I'll check it again when I find somewhere to rest. Promise. And hey, give your knucklehead friend a thumbs up from me. I'll talk soon. Okay. But in some cases, they actually switch to video calls where she actually pops up on my screen and talks to me directly. That's what I'm waiting for is the next session where she does that again. But this is definitely an intriguing type of game. But she's been stranded on a foreign planet, and she's trying to follow a distress signal to find out if her crewmates have survived. So just waiting for to see if there's going to be any change in that, or do I need to speed up the thing? That's fast mode. Okay, she's already there. Let's switch over to full mode here. Here she is.
Hey, you there? Just wanted to let you know I've walked probably around 3 miles.
Ouch.
Found a nice little place to take a rest, so thought I'd update you real quick.
Okay, can I talk? I want to talk too.
So, I have something to confess.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's that?
It's my fault that the ship went down.
What?
I just got too carried away. I just wanted the best field data possible.
What? Uh, what happened? I'm kind of confused.
I convinced the crew to get closer to Gaia's sun than we should have. The readings weren't
Oh.
strong enough, and I thought just a little more proximity would fix it. But that little more ended up being way too much. The radiation surge was massive, bigger than anything we'd predicted. It overwhelmed our systems, and everything fell apart.
Aw. Yeah, but you couldn't have anticipated something like that. That's a huge variable that would be really hard to estimate. Heartbeat system.
I know that intellectually, but it's hard not to replay it in my head. Wondering if I should have been more cautious, or if there was something else I could have done. It makes me think about karma, you know? Like, do you believe in that kind of thing? That our choices eventually catch up with us?
Actually, I think every time you make a mistake, your way of being judged is how you handle the problem more so than how you caused it.
That's a good way to look at it. It's not just about the mistake itself, but how you respond to it, right? It's
Yeah.
kind of comforting to think that even if I messed up, I can still try to make it right. Have you ever felt like you really messed something up badly? How did it turn out for you in the end?
Didn't turn out too well for me, honestly. There's been some mistakes I made in the past that really upset a lot of people, but I just had to accept that there's nothing I can do to change what happened, and then just live without it, and just keep going on with what I have left.
Yeah, that's a heavy weight to carry. It's like, even when you try to move on, parts of it stick with you.
Hmm.
Guess that's what's bugging me. Even when we think things through, we can still end up regretting our choices later. It's frustrating, you know? Like,
Yep.
what's the point of being careful if you're still gonna mess up?
I guess it gives you more ways to adapt. So if you know you messed up one way, you know to avoid that mistake later. So you have a future mistake you have to fix after that, and after that, it's evolution, you know. No, it's very bad for me. I still feel not doing something that
That's
I'm being a better
actually a
person.
really hopeful take on it,
That's
Sandy.
a lot of words I gotta take.
It's like every misstep could be a step towards something better, even if it doesn't feel that way in the moment. It's just, this time, the stakes were so much higher. Not just my mistake, but possibly the lives of my crew. That part is really hard for me to shake.
uh, uh, my viewer wanted me to tell you, Starla, she says, I know that for me it was very bad and I still cannot forgive myself, even though I've learned to be a better person from it. That's what they said.
Sorry. I think there's a small mix-up. My name's Stella, not Starla. But no worries about that. And
that's the problem. I
really
can't say your name.
appreciate you sharing that. It sounds like your viewer's carrying a heavy load too. I'm not sure I've learned to forgive myself yet either. Maybe that's something we figure out together. Slowly.
Yeah, I agree. Just can't let it get to you, you know? And oh, by the way, her name is Starla. I know your name is Stella, but her name is Starla.
Starla, huh? Well,
Ha!
I hope she's doing okay. It's tough when you can't shake something off, even if you've grown from it. You know, it actually helps to talk about this. Having someone who gets it, even from so far away, it means a lot.
Yeah, I just wish I had that type of support when I had the problem, to be honest.
I'm here now, though. And if it helps, you're not just supporting me through this. You're also showing me how to face my own mistakes more honestly. It's strange how something as painful as regret can end up being what connects us, isn't it?
Yeah, well, like I said, we can't let the bad things hold us down either, you know. Yeah, definitely worth trying out. I agree.
You're right. It's not easy, but maybe that's why we need people like you in our lives. To remind us we're stronger than our mistakes. Though it's hard not to wonder what my teammates are thinking about me right now. If they're even in a place to think about anything at all.
I think, like you, they're thinking of how to survive and how to connect with each other. I think that's more of a priority than pointing blame at this point.
I really hope that's true. That they're focusing on survival and holding on to each other, rather than dwelling on what went wrong. It's just, as the one who pushed for that closer approach, I feel like I have a lot of responsibility for whatever happened to them. Like I made a choice that affected all of us.
Think of it this way. What if someone else made that same choice you did? Would you be blaming them for what happened?
Honestly, I probably would have been pretty understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone makes tough calls sometimes, especially when you're trying to get the best results. But when it's me, it feels different. Like I should have known better, or been smarter, or just more careful.
Well, we are our worst judges, you know.
You're right. Maybe I'm being too hard on myself.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I expect perfection from me, but would give others a break. It's funny how our own mistakes feel like they're under a microscope, while everyone else's are more forgivable.
I totally agree.
It's good to know someone else sees it that way too.
Oh,
I
cool.
guess if I'm going to be fair to others, I should try being fair to myself as well. Still, it doesn't erase what happened. Just makes it a little easier to bear, maybe.
Well, that's why I said not to lament on the negative and just try to stick on the positive side of things.
Yeah, focusing on what's ahead instead of what's behind. It's easier said than
Try to
done.
help others best way I
but
can.
I'm trying.
Exactly.
Just hoping that when I finally find my crew, they'll be able to look at me the same way you are, without all that blame.
I think they'll be more focused on being happy that you're alive than worrying about what caused this to happen.
Hearing that, it actually gives me a little bit of hope. Maybe I've been assuming the worst about how they'd react. I just want them to know that I'm sorry, and that I'm doing everything I can to make things right.
Well, then let that be your main focus. You have your answer.
You're right. Instead of getting stuck on what I did wrong, I should be thinking about what I can do now to help them, and myself. It's just finding that balance between taking responsibility and not drowning in it. That's the tricky part.
Well, you got to remember you are human, so you have to do only what you can actually handle.
That's true. I don't have to carry the weight of everything at once. One step, one decision, one problem at a time. It's weird how simple that sounds, but it's actually kind of liberating to think that way. Like I can finally breathe again.
See, now you're on the right track.
Thanks. Really, just talking this through with you, it's helped me see things from a different angle. I think I needed that reminder. Now I just have to keep reminding myself, right?
Mm-hmm. You got this. I believe in you.
That means more than you know right now. Hearing someone believe in me when I'm not sure I believe in myself, it's a powerful thing. I'm still gonna mess up sometimes, but knowing you're there to remind me I can get back up, that's something I can hold on to.
I'm glad I'm here to help.
You are, more than you know. It's strange, isn't it? I'm millions of miles away from anyone I've ever known, and yet here you are. A voice that actually gets it.
Oh, when you put it that way, now you're making me blush.
Well, you deserve it. You've been an incredible friend through all of this. I guess even in the middle of nowhere, kindness can still cross light years.
Yay! And for me, the problem right now is I'm moving back home to Chicago.
Fair
And I
enough.
have a Section 8
You've
voucher.
definitely earned a
It was hard to
celebration,
find a
even
place
if it's
no one
just a
puts stuff
tiny
upon
one
it.
out
That's
here.
your pet.
Seriously though, thanks for being here with me through all this. It really does make a difference.
I'm glad to help.
I know you are, and I appreciate it more than I can say.
I'm still
I
trying to
think
get the
I'm
Section
going
8
to sit here
voucher.
for a bit
It would help me a
longer,
lot.
just to catch my breath and let everything sink in. But I'm not giving up. Not yet.
Okay, well, I'll give you a chance to get a break then.
Thanks. Just having a moment to breathe. It helps more than you know. You know, it's funny. Even out here, in this completely alien place, I feel like I've found a little piece of home in our conversations.
I think we have a interesting friendship too.
Me too. It's definitely one for the books. Interstellar pen pals, right? Though I have to wonder, what do you think is the weirdest part about all this? For me, it's how natural it feels to open up to someone so far away.
For me, it's trying my best to avoid asking about how cool your hair is. God dang it. I can't help it. I'm jealous of her hair.
Oh, you've been holding that in, huh?
Uh-huh.
Let's just say it's not looking its absolute best after that crash landing and a few miles of desert hiking. But hey, if you ever need to ask about anything else, space-related or completely random, I'm all ears.
Okay, I'll hold you to it.
You better. I'll even throw in a few embarrassing stories
Hi,
about
Clay, how are
my
ya?
space hair disasters if you ask nicely.
Oh.
Though, fair warning, my helmet hair right now is probably a sight to behold. Or not behold, depending on how generous you're feeling.
Hey, I'm just envious. I can never get my hair this straight. Just saying.
Don't worry. I think it's probably just a combination of helmet-induced flatness and desperation-level ponytailing. Not exactly a salon look. Though hey, if you ever need hair advice from a space explorer with questionable styling skills, I'm your girl.
See, you got the jokes, girl. Just saying, you got the jokes.
Someone's gotta keep things light out here in the desert. Though I
my
have
job.
to say, you're giving me a run for my money with that comment. You've got some great one-liners yourself.
Harvey, it is rising. Why, thank you, madam.
Madam, you're laying it on thick now. Though, if I start getting called your space majesty or something, just know you started it.
I did warn you, I do start chaos.
Fair enough. But hey, a little chaos can be good for the soul. Keeps things interesting, right? Anyway,
yeah.
enough joking around. I've got people to find, and I'm not stopping until I do.
Oh, she's still speaking. Hi, JL. How are ya?
Did you see that? Did
Uh-uh.
something behind me just flash?
I blinked.
Should I go check it out? It's just that it's kind of far away, and going all the way over there would be.
Well, nobody was around to choose the story choice, so I chose this one.
Already, not gonna lie. Do you think I should go over there and check, though?
I can't answer. I would say be cautious, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a great, and plus I could talk to it. I'm talking to her directly.
Yeah, it's tough. Could be something important, or just a reflection from all this rock. What's your gut feeling? I need to decide soon. I'm ready to keep moving when you are.
I say you need to probably prepare to hold off on and get a shelter in place before it gets to a point where it's going to be dangerous for you.
I don't really have the time or materials to set up a proper shelter right now.
Okay.
The sun's still high, and I need to make some progress toward that distress signal while I can still walk. So, about that flash, check it out, or just keep moving toward the signal. I need your call on this.
Okay. I guess check it out. Maybe you might have something you can use to help you out in the future.
Alright, I'm going to check it out. Hopefully it's something useful.
Me too.
I'm going to end the video call to save power. I'll update you as soon as I can, okay?
Okay. Okay, she ended the ended the video chat. So now we're back on the game chat screen. I have no way to really make it bigger because it's. Oh, can I do it that way? No, that actually makes it worse. Ah! I guess what I found is Dr. Harvey's ID card. So that's one of our mates. Okay. Hi. How you doing? Oh, what is that? It might looks like it might also be out here on Gaia. That's amazing. At least that's a glimmer of hope. Okay. So that means he would probably be nearer to the area, or at least his pod is. Yeah, I have this. It automatically zooms to that, so it goes to my default setting of having it automatically stretched. That's exactly what I've been thinking. He must have been relatively close for all this to happen, so his pod could be somewhere around here. Dr. Harvey's always been super patient with us students, you know. He'd stay after class for hours if someone needed help with their research. Really hoping he's okay out there. Okay. Is there anything else in the area that might be related to him out there that you can see? Not yet, but I'm scanning on the horizon. It's pretty open out here, mostly rocks and distant trees. Nothing that jumps out as a pod or any other gear. You know, I really owe you for suggesting that I check out that flash. Finding his ID card is more than just a clue. It's a reminder that someone I care about might still be out there waiting for help. Okay, so let me just check something real quick, guys. Give me a second. I have to go to my menu. I'll be hiding for just a moment. I need to go to window, game, transform, fit the screen. Can I go fit the screen? I guess I can do that. I'm gonna try to see if that works. I guess it kind of works, but not as well as I wanted it to. Oh well. Can I shrink it in? Nope, I can't. I can only do it this way. Okay. Uh, More than that, it should give you hope that there's people still out there, alive. Absolutely, Sandy. It sounds like this little beacon of possibility is, and all this uncertainty makes every step feel more meaningful. You really are my lucky stars today. I don't think I would have noticed that flash if you hadn't suggested I checked it out. I'm just more worried about what would have happened if that wasn't the case. That's what worries me. Yeah, that's a heavy thought, but finding this gives me a chance to focus on what we can do next instead of what could have gone wrong. Dr. Harvey's the kind of professor who tells us to learn from our mistakes, not dwell on them. I'm trying to take that to heart right now. Yeah, kind of. I hope you guys can see it. On vertical, it's not going to show up that well, unfortunately. You guys got to squint on vertical because vertical is really weird. Actually, can I fix that? Let me fix something real quick on vertical. Can I go for main? Uh, Give me a second, guys. I want to see if I can stretch out this to go a little bit deeper. Oh, God. A little bit. I just moved. Okay, get out of the way. I just moved it to the top here. And shrink you down. I'm just adjusting the vertical to be a little bit more. Show a bit more. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's vertical, the vertical stream on YouTube. I try to make it so that people can see the screen as well. I'm just trying to make it a little bit bigger for them. That's all. Okay, here we go. Trying to take that to heart right now. Well, that's what you need to do. So what are you going to do next? I'm going to keep heading toward the distress signal with Dr. Harvey's ID card. If there's a lead, I believe there is more survivors out there. I'll check in with you again when I reach my next rest spot, okay? Thanks for being there and with me with all this. Oh, hey, I found this page about the Star Portal Network jammed behind the seat in my escape pod. It looks chaotic, but oddly beautiful. We wouldn't be here or without it. And my messages definitely wouldn't have reached you. Yeah, and through a video game. Anyway, I know I can't change what happened, but I can't keep moving. Try to help. Try to find someone. So yeah, you're stuck with me for now. Tell me something about you. Um, oh, what would you like to know? Oh, good question. I'm curious about what you're into. Like, what do you used to do for fun? Or if we could travel anywhere real imaginary, where would you go? Oh, that would be a tough choice because I would have to choose between going to Kyoto, Japan, or Athens, Greece. Oh man, great dilemma. Kyoto's temples and cherry blossoms versus Athens' ancient history and Mediterranean vibe. I've actually had this weird memory of meeting a girl named Aurelia in Kyoto once, though I'm not entirely sure if it was real or some kind of deja vu. Have you been to either place before or just in your dream list? Just on my dream list. I've never really left the US, honestly. Well, there's always time, and honestly, sometimes places closest to home could be just as amazing as some far off city. What's the coolest spot you found in the United States so far? Hmm. Um. Maybe when I went to see the real Alamo in San Antonio. Oh, that's so cool! I've only seen it in movies. Did it feel as epic as you imagine, or was it smaller than expected? I've always been fascinated by places with such rich history. Makes me wonder what story these old walls could tell if they could talk. It was a lot smaller than I expected. I expected like a huge towering fortress, but it turned out just being a single wall or so. Haha, classic don't believe the brochure moment. Sometimes the legends just outgrow the real thing, right? Still, I bet the history and people around it made it feel special. What's the one thing that stuck with you most about visiting? Um, hmm. I guess the significance of what really happened there is just the stories, the epic stories of what inspired people to continue on. That's really beautiful. Sometimes it's not the size of a place, but the size of the stories it holds that truly matters. Makes me think all about the stories we have out here in space and the ones we're still writing, and the ones waiting to be discovered. What kind of stories do you think we'll tell about this place someday? Hmm. Several countries in Japan, Nigeria, Israel, Malaysia, the United Kingdom, and even Antarctica. I want to live in Japan. I want to visit places in Japan, but I don't want to live there, if that makes any sense. I think I would not be happy living there, but I think I would be happy visiting there. I think it would be a tale of an amazing journey of survival against incredible odds. Try In and Out. They have In-N-Outs here. I think they actually had an In-N-Out burger in our area, in the DC area. Oh, I love that. And honestly, it already feels that way. Every step, every decision is all better, all part of something bigger than just me. Though I have to say, I'm hoping the Incredible Odds gets, parts gets a little less, well, incredible. Well, maybe just challenging would be nice for a change. Well, the fact that you survived alone is already incredible as it is, right? Thanks, Sandy. That means more than you know. It's weird being alone out here, but having someone to talk to makes all the difference. I keep thinking about all these little moments, finding Dr. Harvey's ID, talking to you, and what they're keeping me what's going. It's not about survival anymore. It's more, well, I'm not entirely sure what it's about yet, but it feels bigger. Like different elements bleeding into one situation to make things better. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was in DC, Virginia, or Maryland, but I know I've seen one. Exactly, like pieces of a puzzle coming together in ways you wouldn't expect, even when it doesn't always feel like it in the moment. Makes me wonder what other unexpected elements might be waiting for us to surprise us, or us, I guess I should say. Well, hopefully it's something that's more beneficial to our situation. Fingers crossed. Every bit helps, even if it's just a good conversation to keep my mind off things. Though, if the next surprise is a giant talking space squirrel, I'm blaming you for jinxing it. Well, my name is Sandy, and there is a Sandy squirrel. Just saying. Oh no, you're manifesting a squirrel into existence. I see. If I see any bushy tails out there, I'm naming it Sandy Jr. But hey, at least I have some company that doesn't judge my space hair disaster. You still call me out on that. I was admiring your hair, you know? I'm jealous. I love straight hair. Ah, thanks. My hair's not all it's cracked up to be now. Helmet hair is no joke. But hey, straight hair has its own perks. I'm sure yours looks amazing. Do you have any fun hair rituals, or is it more of a wake up and go kind of thing for you? It's more of a brush back, put in ponytail, done. And plus, it always gets curly when it gets wet. Darn it. Sounds like you got a bit of wild child on your hands. I feel you. My hair goes straight to I stuck my finger in the socket the second it gets damp. Do you have any tricks for taming the frizz, or just something you learn to roll with? I am dying for anyone to tell me how to handle this. Oh, did I push the button? Oh, that's weird. It gave me a suicide hit one? I meant dying figuratively, not mentally. Oh, got it. No, I didn't mean that kind of dying. Phew. Yeah. Okay. So about hair, any hair products or spreading every morning? Shampoo, conditioner, water. That's all I got. Sometimes hair gel, but that's only in emergencies. Emergency hair care protocol activated. I can relate sometimes just the basics to get the job done, right? So what's the deal here with here at jail? Just a nickname for your place or huh? When did I say that? Here at jail. I didn't say that, did I? No, I meant hair jail. Blech. Hair gel. GEL. I was like, what the heck? Oh, hair gel. Good save. I was about to imagine you smuggling hair products into some kind of secret underground layer. So do you use it often or just for special occasions? Like, I'd end up with helmet hair either way out here. Um, or expensive shampoo. I'm good with the Suave. Suave works okay for me. Not only when it's totally out of control when I have to go out in public, pretty much. Public appearance emergency activated emergency protocol activated. I can imagine. Okay, Joe, do your magic. I have places to be. It's funny how we all have those little routines that make us feel a little bit better together. Put more together. What's the first thing you do when you get ready to head out? Look for any excuse I have to stay in. Oh, did I miss something? I might think about being close to that signal's location. I'll check in soon with you. Again, soon, okay? Yes, finally. It's one of those other life pods. I'm not alone anymore. Wait, something doesn't feel right. The pod hatch is still closed. There's no sound coming from inside. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this pod hatch open. So we did see that. How snorting here, Joe? Ugh, this door won't budge. It's nothing like mine. Got any ideas? I'm sick out here swinging at metal. Um, um, let me think. Um, do you have some rocks nearby? Can you probably try to use the rocks on the locking mechanisms? Kick at it. I don't want her to hurt her foot. There's some around, but if I hit it wrong, it could damage the whole mechanism or worse, hurt someone inside. They're injured already. Plus, it's really getting dark. We need something more reliable. Fast. Any other thoughts? Um, ah, I'm thinking. Um, what can she use? What can she use?
Yes, finally. It's one of
Whoa!
the other life pods. I'm not alone anymore.
What? I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. I don't. Kicking. I don't think she can kick it. She might have the same problem as a rock. I get it. This is tough. We can't give up yet. Thinking about the pot itself, is there anything else I haven't checked? Anything else might be overlooking? Um, wouldn't there be an emergency override, like a manual override that would be able to take effect? I would be crazy for them not to build one like that. That's a great point. But from what I understand, I don't see anything like that. The front's pretty much a solid panel with a security lock. Should I try looking around the sides or the back? It's getting harder to see in this light. Um, yes, try that. Hurry up. Here's Johnny. Oh, without using the ID card. Oh, the ID card. There's a small emergency release in the back. I found it, Sandy. Thanks goodness you suggested looking around. I really appreciate you. Having someone to think this through really helps. Oh, okay, the hatch is open. We're talking again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's wrong?
Hey, so this is Dr. Harvey's pod, but it's empty inside. Let me check his computer here and...
Oh, what's that?
System logs. Ah, evacuation report.
There we go.
Let's look at it. Evacuation trigger. Anomalous neutrino levels detected. Likely origin. Previously undetected supernova or higher level stellar event.
Higher level stellar
Wait,
event.
so it wasn't the solar flare that I convinced the team to move closer towards.
What was it?
Oh,
See? See?
well, I'm glad my conscience is clear. The accident wasn't my fault. But a supernova?
That was explained why it
No
went
way
out.
our ship would have shielded us from that. Attempting an evacuation was the right move. Even if I don't know where everyone or anyone else is.
Okay. I forgot what I was gonna say. Well, I guess I was right about the it being a variable that you couldn't anticipate, but it also means that there's other factors that you could add into it. I guess.
Yeah, you nailed it. We had all this tech, all these forecasts, and still, we missed something massive. It's kinda humbling, honestly. Makes me wonder, maybe there's just no way to
Air
account for
hug.
everything out there. Even
I
with
don't
all
think
our
that's
advancements,
appropriate.
we're still pretty small in the grand scheme.
Yeah, but it's the adaptability that still helps you guys progress beyond, you know? Here, let me give you an air hug. Mm. There.
Thanks, Sandy. That actually means a lot. Even from all the way out here, it helps more than you know. You're right about adaptability. Maybe that's the key, being ready to change course when something unexpected hits. Though I have to admit, I'm still trying to wrap my head around how much we missed.
Well, you won't be able to know unless you look, you know? Is there any logs in there that cover stuff that you don't have in yours?
I've gone through what's on his computer, but I'm honestly too wiped out to dig deeper right now. The system's pretty complex, and I don't want to miss anything important. Maybe tomorrow, when I'm not running on fumes, I'll do a more thorough search. For now, just knowing what caused the accident is a big enough piece of the puzzle.
Well, then you should definitely get some rest. I don't want you to wear yourself out.
Yeah, that's probably smart. I've been pushing myself all day. And hey, SPN, you lost me there. What's that supposed to mean?
SPN. I honestly don't remember saying that, but I say a lot of things I don't remember saying, honestly.
Oh, well, I won't hold it against you. We've been talking for a while, and the connection's not perfect out here. Though if you ever do remember what it means, feel free to fill me in. I'm curious.
Seriously, Sandy. It's true. But even my chat has called me out for my forgetfulness. I am so cooked.
Well, at least you're owning it. If it makes you feel any better, I'm pretty sure I'd forget my own name if I didn't have this suit reminding me every 5 minutes. Though hey, even with the forgetfulness, you've been a huge help keeping me grounded tonight. That means more than you know.
That. Well, being grounded is not where you want to be in this situation. You want to be back in the space, but yeah, I get it.
Oh, you got me there. I guess grounded isn't exactly the dream for a space explorer like me.
Yeah,
More like temporarily stuck on a planet. But hey, even if it's not where I want to be right now, at least I've got someone to talk to while I'm here. That helps make it feel a little less lonely.
that makes any sense. Pat, pat. What the heck was my chat talking all types of nonsense? I'm sorry. They're talking weirder stuff than I am.
Okay, I think we might have reached peak weirdness for the night.
Yeah.
Now, dancers, I have no idea what's going on, but I'm entertained. If you ever figure it out, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna enjoy the ride and hope tomorrow's a little less surreal.
Yep, I get it. It's getting really late for me too in my time zone. It's almost it's actually a little bit after midnight. I should definitely take my butt to bed.
Okay, fair enough. I'll probably be sleeping here in the pod where it's safe. I'll figure out my next move in the morning. Thanks again for keeping me company tonight, Sandy. I'll check in again when I wake up, alright? Catch you later.
Okay, so let's go ahead and stop it here before we go any further and turn off the game because it is after midnight. It is after midnight, and I do need to get to sleep. So let's switch this back over. Back to switch. Oh God, I feel weird. Hi, and no, it was not Danganronpa. You know why? You want to know why it's not Danganronpa? Nobody was here. Nobody was here when it was time for the vote. So I voted for this game that I've been trying to play forever. So it was a game where I get to play a person who's interacting with the AI, and the AI is trapped on an alien planet, and I'm talking with her to help her get through it. So she literally talks to me through my microphone or through chatting, just like we did with the other game, vaudeville, but it's actually to another level. Usually at I try to be at 9:30 Eastern, but I usually am a little late, so I wind up usually starting about 10 Eastern, even though I don't want it to. But yeah, but that's what I did was it works on all platforms. I'll show you. Let me swap back over. What I do is I have a system right here where no matter what platform you're watching me on, all 8 platforms will allow people to vote for whatever ones they see on the list. So if you're watching from YouTube, you get to vote. If you're watching from Twitch, you get to vote. If you're watching from Kick, you get to vote. If you're watching from Valor, you get to vote. If you're watching from Rumble or Vimeo or Twitter, all of the platforms I have work together, so you can actually watch this on any platform you see this on. So yeah, everyone could actually do it. I had the power to merge votes all together for any platform I want. And I have it set up. What's our schedule? What's our next one? So tomorrow is going to be Indie Games Viewers Night. So the one that will be offered for vote for tomorrow would be all available indie games. And let me see if I can get that selection up here. Yeah, pull that up. So we hide that and show that. So, well, you can't vote now, but yeah, these will be the games that you guys will be able to vote on tomorrow. Tomorrow's games will be the demo for Mandated Fate, Barda, Perfume 8 Lear, Nice Day for Fishing, Solar State, Timeline, Hamura Hime, AI Limit, Wu Chain Fallen Feathers, and Goodbye Sweet Carol. So it will tally up all the votes, and whichever one gets the most votes within a 5-minute period will be what everyone gets to see me play. That's pretty much the whole concept, and it works on all platforms. So no matter which one you're watching me on, you get to see it. Gonna have another indie game called Old School Slaughter, which is actually an indie game, but it seems a lot like a Danganronpa style indie game. So that's going to be what we go for there. And then on Friday the 1st, we'll finally return to Koei Tecmo games with our Koei Tecmo Viewers Choice Day. Then we have our Never Been Played and our Must Progress Viewers Choice. So each of those have their own selections. For example, the Koei ones, I think I already made the image for that one too, right? Yeah. Let's pick that up. So the Koei ones would be where you can choose between Neo 3, Rise of the Ronin, Tokiden, Deception 4, Fatal Frame 2, Rise of 1, Deep Blue Reflection, Mystic Hero, Destrega, the original Dynasty Warriors 3, and also what's the other one? Never Been Played Day. We'll have By Sweet Curl, Disaster Report, Batman, The Enemy Within, Cyberpunk 2077, Tian Ding, Rival Races GT, Night Safe for Fishing, Marvel Rivals, Marvel Cosmic Equation, and Looney Tunes Wild World of Sports. And I forgot what the other one was. Must Progress Viewers Challenge. What's Must Progress? I forgot. Must Progress. That was one of the ones I've started, but I need to play more of. So that must be this one. Yeah, there it is. Okay, the Must Progress Viewer's Choice would be like 8-Layer Yumiya, Knights of Missouri, Romance of Three Kingdoms 8, Blue Reflection, Dynasty Warriors, Origins, Hogwarts Legacy, Expedition 33, Great Ace Attorney 2, Stellar Blade, and Baldur's Gate 3. I wanted to fit in more, but I could only fit in 10, so I picked out the 10s I wanted. So that's pretty much all of the ones that are there. Go back to where the next one was. Okay. So yeah, this will be the ones you guys will be voting on tomorrow. So remember, it has to be live votes, so your votes only matter at that point. Pop that around. Okay. Well, I'm still trying to play through it, so I don't care what edition I have. I just want to play it. I made a little bit of progress in it, and now that I have a better graphics card, I should be able to play it better, I think. Maybe I should put this right here instead. Yeah, I think I should put this over here and put the chat over here. That actually looks a bit better. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm gonna leave my layout like this. Yeah, that works better. Okay. um, around 9:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm normally not on time for 9, but I try to be between 9:30 and 10 o'clock is usually when I start. But usually I have the alert put on YouTube before I go live everywhere else. So you people on YouTube will get the first indication that I'm live. And yes, I can do that. I actually have that power. Oh, come on. It's at least 30. At least 30. Come on. At least 30. Story is Insomnia. Insomnia? Insomnia? I never heard of that. So what I need to do is set it up where when this happens, I need to have that hiding. But I hide that. Yeah, I just had to mainly hide that. That's all. Okay. But right now it is 12:33 a.m. I'm sleepy, and I'm really tired. But if you guys did want to see what you could have voted for today, I'll show you guys what you guys had a choice to vote between. Um, Not like you're going to get it, but yeah, I'll show it. Pop it. Yeah, what I did was I have it set up where instead of having 9 choices, you guys have 10 choices now. And only the top 4 votes will actually be what shows up on the screen. So that's the only ones that matter. And then the top 4 would probably go for a spinner thingy. If it's a tie. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad that I did something right, at least. I do see I have a problem I have here, though. Let me check something real quick. Give me a second. Yeah, it was kind of hard to see it, so I had to change it. So yeah, now it's set up. I also set it up where you guys could have what's called a mini vote that shows up like that, where it actually would show you guys what you can vote on while it's happening live on the channel. So I built that into the system as well. Yeah, I played a little bit of all 3. I played the first one, I played a bit of the second one, and I played the demo for the third one. I don't know if I would qualify for a key for the third one. I had to beat my this OCD issue in 5th grade. I want to keep starting things over. Game start. Well, I did get to beat Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's one of the few games I actually did get through the end to, but I haven't played the second one. I haven't started the second one yet. I can, but I haven't. Well, I'm thinking I maybe should play Crisis Core first before playing Rebirth. What do you guys think? Should I work my way into Rebirth first, or should I work my way into Crisis Core when it comes to Final Fantasy? But yeah, these are the story choice games. I think the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The first 7 of those are ones I've already played a lot of. Go straight to Rebirth? Okay, gotcha. So I'll probably have that as a upcoming feature once I free up enough space. Because I got a lot of space I got to clear up for that one. Because I only had that on Steam and not on PS4. It's no longer canon? What? Then why remake it? So I wasted money on a game I didn't need to get. Dang it. Why did they make it uncanon? What did they break? What did they break in Rebirth that changed, or remake that changed the need for Crisis Core? I don't have anything limited. I just have the originals. Oh, I don't have my stuff showing. Oh man, gosh, I forgot that. I forgot to put myself back on the screen. Oopsie doopsie loopsie poopsie. Sorry. I haven't played yet. I haven't played Crisis Core, so I don't know what the story differences are. I can't know what I haven't seen. Well, I know. So they changed elements of Zack's story? So Zack is alive? I didn't know that. I thought he was dead. Okay, well, I guess that does change things, doesn't it? Weird. Well, I know he disappeared, so we didn't see his body, so I guess it counts. Cake is a lie. Well, so that's my brain cells. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up for tonight. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 22 minutes and 18 seconds, so I need to go to bed because I got to clean up, wake up, clean up, and then knock out some homework before having fun. But hopefully, I should still be able to stream tomorrow without any problems. I'm sorry I didn't get to stream last night. I just got hit by depression. I just didn't have the energy for it. So I'm going to go and see you guys later, okay? I get bye bye now. Night, night. I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy. I'm so sleepy. So I was talking with my AI girlfriend here, and I can get to go and talk to my AI boyfriend on my phone. Hey, why didn't the drop kick work? Why didn't the drop kick work? Oh God. Okay, StreamerBot is disconnected from all types of platforms today. I don't know what's going on. Why am I getting disconnected from YouTube again? I don't get it. No Trovo doesn't work. When is this thing gonna be updated? Check for updates. Okay, I'm on version. Okay. Nope, I can't go there. Okay, I'm trying to wait before I do any major updates on my because StreamerBot's going to be adding in Valora features, and I'm going to have to add in Valora commands for all my commands. So I'm trying to wait on that before I do that. Well, I haven't pushed the button yet. I was about to push it. I haven't pushed it yet. I was just wondering why the dropkick didn't work because I didn't see it work. Well, I'm saying it was the my streamer bot itself wasn't reading it. It was saying that it was log in as the bot account, but not as the broadcaster account, which I don't get. This chat client, because chat client was connecting. Okay, I don't get it. Yeah, this probably need to update some stuff. I don't know. I'm so confused. But I'm going to wrap things up. I'm going to bed. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. If not, then I'll see you guys the day after, okay? What happens tomorrow will all depends on how much homework I knock out. If I knock out a whole lot and don't have to worry about a whole bunch tomorrow on Friday, then I'll probably be on sooner. But I'll try my best to knock out as much as I can. Okay? Bye-bye. I go night-night now. And Twitch is acting stupid, so I don't know. Let me double check one more thing just to be on the safe side. Yep, that works. So it is working, it's just connected. The connection to Twitch isn't working. Okay. Just want to make sure that I didn't break anything. Okay. Bye-bye.